Hi, hello, happy Friday. Hi, happy Friday, loves. How are you? Hello, hello. Oh, it's so good to see you. I'm in the mood to dive right in. I just want to make sure that I can, not have buzzing and clanging going on. I love our Fridays together. So I'll begin by striking this wooden match and lighting our Coven's candle to alert our spirit guides that we are here. We're open, we're listening, and we're ready to receive the messages that are meant for us. Oh, sweethearts. I don't know, something about the way this Friday feels is different for me, just very simply because there's been so much kind of obvious growth this week. I'm just going to do a quick little sound check just to make sure we have audio, because that's been a funny little issue as I'm getting used to my new setup. And I'll see what it says. Okay, hi, Boone. Yes, sounds great. Good. I love that so much. Sweethearts, with so much to cover and about an hour to do it, I want it all to be done in sacred space. So let's gather our energy to ourselves. Let's make sure we have something lovely to drink. I do. And it's an aphrodisiac. And let's turn ourselves in any way our body is able to the direction of north, the element of earth, our complete home, where we come from all the bones that have laid down before us. And we are all the bones that are becoming. The great cave of this body that comes from the great cave in the wild mystery cave, kind of, what is this? A chasm, this multiverse that's split to create this reality in all its holographic. What the fuck is it? That's the north that I call and I summon guardians of the watchtowers of the north, earth. Be here now. Say it with me. That wild mystery now starts to turn and moves to the east, the element of air that we call upon with so much reverence, because air, you gathered us. Air, you make us have space. Air, you're the breath of life. Guardians of the watchtowers of the east, air, be here now. Move now all the way down to the south, where we summon the element of fire. It is fire time. We move today from the moon in Scorpio to tomorrow, Sagittarius, which is fire. This direction of south, that element of fire, sparks us to be here, sparks us to see in each other our divinity, tells us when we need to keep those sweet secrets, and shows us that we can be inside those folds at the seat of our heart, the seat of our soul, the seat of our body, and find that refuge in those lovely, blood magical places that keep us safe, and burst forth in our peak, our climactic realities too. Oh, the mysteries of fire. Guardians of the watchtowers of the south, fire. Be here now. we complete that circle by turning to the west, the element of water, which holds really all of our life. Our ancestors who traveled on water, be it frozen ice, be it wild ships, be it those secret pockets of simple cells that clustered together, that gathered to seek land, to crawl from water where we are from. Oh my goodness, water, you are a trip, psychedelic and gentle and raging. Guardians of the watchtowers of the west, water, be here now. Coil with me now, like the snake, into the center of our altar, into the heart of our body. There is the open space. We are the portal. This is where spirit resides, for we are spirit, and spirit is us. Spirit of life, you little trickster. Well, be here now. I sound this bell and activate our spell. It is an incredible honor to circle this chime in this space, in this moment, and declare that we are now between worlds, to boldly state that we are behind the veils. And I do this in perfect love and perfect trust with you. Yummy. It's so nice. I guess I feel like this Friday is unique because when we gather on weekdays at 9 o'clock in the morning, it's got that fast-paced weekday vibe to it. We don't call in the corners. Of course, we always burn this candle, for we are here, and we're letting spirit know that we're bringing that in consciously. And then I continue burning this puppy. Oh my goodness, last week it went for 13 hours. These are long burning candles with all the videos that I create here on this channel and all my spaces. Those that subscribe to the channel, this candle service will burn continuously, and it's for you, and it's for us, and it's for the magic that we're casting here, for this nest that we're feathering together. This is for you. It means so much to me that you're here consciously and that you subscribe. I just figured out how to actually look at everybody that's a subscriber. We're getting really close to 3,000 subscribers here on the channel. I can see all of you now. I'm really excited about the technology here on the channel. I'm really excited about the magic here on the channel. So if you would like to be here and woven in really consciously to a candle service with every video, if you would like to be here in this space very simply because you appreciate it in this moment, hit the subscribe button and tap the bell for notifications, because I'm changing, I'm expanding, I'm going through some stuff, and I'd love to bring you with me. So does everybody have something lovely to drink? Yes, yes, yes. Look at this aphrodisiac brew. It is a simple brew. It's got thunder and lightning, rainwater that's moon infused. And it's got a half a Madagascar vanilla bean, precisely one allspice, which is a perfect little round circle, 2 whole cloves, which is lovely, And I've got some really, really nice, high quality dark chocolate cocoa in this. I'm just feeling into a really special, deeper aphrodisiac brew that I'm creating at my Sensuous Transfiguration through Pleasure Magic tomorrow. It's a special day tomorrow. There is room on the broom for more folks that would like to join us in this incredible love-making act. It is a workshop that's really specifically about me sharing my lived experience through my California license for cosmetology, which gives me a license to touch people physically. And I know a lot about all the energy centers of the body, our nervous system. I've utilized massage with all of the beauty services that I've done for the last almost 38 years, which is amazing to me. Um, Beyond that, what I think is way more important than that license, though, honeys, is my lived experience as a witch and the long game, my lifelong witchcraft, which is all about embodiment. And the sensuality that we move into in this love season is so, so real. The way that we are feeling that sap rising in our bodies as we move through the second half of winter towards spring. I am feeling it, that's for sure. And for 2 hours, we will be casting a sex magic spell. It is through Zoom. I will have my camera on the entire time. You are welcome to keep your camera off if that makes you feel more comfortable and private. We will be creating an aphrodisiac sensual brew, which I'm very, very proud of. And it's emailed to you. I believe there's folks in this coven that may be joining us, and you probably already received an email from me through the fabulous Seagrape Apothecary, who reached out to me asking if I wanted to create some sort of a sensual magic workshop over there, which has been an incredible experience. They're amazing. It's different for me not to be the one emailing you. It's different for me not to be the one holding all of the space. I'm rather loving it, having this partnership with Sarah at Seagrape Apothecary, who's the events coordinator. And I adore them. We have put a lot of time into creating this. It's going to be awesome. And you're invited. It's sliding scale and BIPOC, Black, Indigenous, people of color. There is a way that through Seagrape Apothecary, you can receive a donated space. I'm not exactly sure of it technically how they create that. Everything's linked in this video, so please just scoot on over there and check it out. You'll be at my website. It says right there, book through Eventbrite. You just tap that hot pink button, which of course it's a hot pink button. Come on, it's me. And feel free to join us. It's from high noon tomorrow till 2. The end of the event, we'll have a way of turning off our mics and connecting with each other and processing what we're going through. I'm just so, so honored to create this space with some of you and for all of you. So let's take a minute and share with each other in the chat what we're drinking today, and let's get deeply into our magic. The simple apple is the center of our magic today, the star of the show. So, oh my goodness, we added a tiny bit of cayenne and plenty of agave nectar. I wanted it sweet today. So I'm going to take a moment and I'm going to ask you to do the same, to enjoy the feeling of your tongue in your mouth. Set your intention as you take a sip of anything you got and really enchant the nectars of your body with what your intention is. Let's do that now. And then when we swallow, we do it together. We'll do it 3 times. So nice. Delicious. Love it. Getting so deeply into our swallow spell at our daily tarot today. which, to be honest with you, I'm having so much fun. It's like a new sort of area in the field on this channel, which I feel like is kind of a wild space that we didn't know existed. We took a longer walk and went, wow, look at this field that catches morning light. Let's play. So I love it. I'm proud of that work. It's Tarotscopes, unboxings, open community, and a lot of fun in the morning. I will be editing that down to an enactment that looks like 13 to 25 minutes as soon as I get my legs, as soon as I get my bearings in that space. Juniper's here right now and they're showing off. Listen to their swallow spell. They're drinking out of my sweetheart's glass of water next to their side of the bed. Young cat. Little teen, wants to be seen but doesn't want to be seen. Is like, oh, hey, you guys. And then gives me that side eye like, you don't even go here. I just love that kitten. Ooh. So tell me what you're drinking. I want to say hey in the chat, and then we're going to dig in, okay? Oh my goodness, it looks like we've got lovely folks here. I'm going to turn up my screen, which is going to change the lighting and not make it as cute for like a minute so I can see you. Hi, Gail Goldberg. Hi, Kellablin. Renee's here today. Hi, Teach. Love you so much. When are we getting snacks? You're amazing. Thank you for being here, cute heart. Hey, Sarah Lofthouse. I love that you're a regular. So yay. Love you so much. How's your body? How's your mind? How's your spirit? Hello, Cole. Lovely, lovely. Sunstar, what? How are you here? What's going on? Oh, you said you're so excited to be in the space with many tomorrow at the workshop. I'm letting folks have their own way of announcing that they'll be there because sensuality is so ticklish, isn't it? It's so ticklish. So I'm going to let folks talk about the way they like to be touched in that way, right? You can state it if you are feeling it, if you'll be at the workshop. Sunstar, I'm so glad you're going to be there. I cannot wait to love you in exactly that way. Yes, Joanna's on the H2O today. Yes. Joanna gave me their chili recipe, which is the fucking bomb, and our family is in love. Thank you so much, Joanna. You're amazing. Hi, Juliana. Hello, Teresa. Honey, can you even believe that these matches are going strong with all these spells that we've cast over here in the years since you sent these to me? I love you, Mama. It's good to see you, honey. Thank you for your love and support right away. Hey, lovely. Want to make sure I'm getting everybody. Hi, Claire. Folks, Claire, do you have a private account on Instagram? I don't even remember. I've been following you for so long, I don't even remember. So I'm going to take a second and I'm going to wait for you to answer that. Jackie's here. Hello. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow too. And Jackie will be with us all the way from the land of Oz. So what an honor. We truly are a worldwide coven. And your presence, it adds this like foundational, delicious space. There'll be a few mamas with us. I'm excited about that. Yes. Of course, there'll be a real focus on suckling because it's me. Claire, lovely. I just want to see what you said. You just made it public today. Magic is fucking real. I didn't know that. Folks, Claire does work with Moonbaby Magic Tarot and a few other decks as well. I'm not like squeamish about that. I'm like, fuck yes to all. I'm very poly. All right. Bring on all the decks. Bring on all the love. Claire, how psychic and fun is that you made your account public today? Thank you so much, Ray, for sending me a contribution. You're lovely. Claire does work with Moonbaby Magic Tarot that's got this exuberance. It's got this realness. It's a magic that takes breaks sometimes. It's a magic that faces facts. It's got this sort of mineral-like earthy quality to it, and their goddamn cat's name is Salty. Immediately go follow Claire, who's Twigs and Sprouts, and feel free to put that in the chat. I have actually just on my Instagram stories, you can just see Claire, and I can not imagine that you wouldn't gain a couple of hundred followers in the next little while here, Claire. No pressure. Be true to yourself the way you always are, my darling. And I love and appreciate you so, so sincerely. And if you're feeling it, send a little garden of ivy and violets in the chat for Claire's precious family. Claire, your moon worship on Samhain, your witchcraft at Hallows was epic, and it feeds me all the time. So thank you so much for everything you do. Oh my goodness, love it so much. So folks, love you, love you. Oh my goodness, I love it. All caps, Joanna says, Claire. Awesome. Hello, Tasha Gates. Hello, good evening to you in the UK. I miss England so much that I dreamed about it last night. I miss my best friend so much that it hurts. I heard them in my dream. The sound of their voice, just like clearing their throat. I heard it in my dream last night. I hope they're with us. Is Martin here, honeys? Somebody tell me. I'm just going to scroll really quick and see what's happening. I see a new name here. Oh, Hexabitch, I know your name. I love it so much. Thank you for sending me some fruit. Peach and cherry. Fuck yes. Love it so much. All right, honey loves. It's so important to me to see everyone that's here, and it takes a little bit of time. Did everybody see my post this morning with our good morning pick a card? Oh my goodness. I call it pick a card because I'm the one that's picking, okay? And I'm asking you to share a story about your favorite scar on your body, and I'm looking at you all to go over and make a contribution. But these sensitive eyes of mine, I'm in a very sturdy form, a really sturdy form. But I talked a little bit about a scar on my eye over there. And if you want to hear some more of my long-winded stories, head on over. Hi, Brittany. Lovely afternoon coffee. Babe just went down for a nap. Oh, that is the most restorative sentence I could have ever read. Those sacred moments where babes goes to sleep are just epic. Lovely. Hello, Haji Yoga. Good to see you. Hello. I hope that the audio is good. I'm really about having super good audio. Lovely, lovely. Okay, sweethearts. I'm working my way to the top. And I think I might have got everybody. I'm just going to see. Hello, Amelia. Love you, sweetheart. You're amazing. Amelia, I went over to your YouTube channel and I saw your ASMR spell, and it's gorgeous. The way that I see your hands over the altar and your voice quality, well done. I will be enjoying that again and again and again. Thank you so much, Amelia, for that gorgeous thing. These spells that we cast digitally, they're a lot of work. They're a lot of work. Some people make it look easy. Some people make it look like it's a party. Sweethearts, Femspiration 215, they've also got a YouTube channel, and they've got a singing voice, and they've got this majesty with the way that their speaking form comes out that looks like they came out of mama's womb, just like, and broke into a song and dance routine. Some people make it look easy, but I guarantee you it's a lot of work. So if you're looking for more folks that you want to connect with in this coven, just look no further than the chat. And if you're watching this later, you know that you can activate it to look at the chat as well. I'm a lifer of the Rock and Roll Camp for Girls Orange County, for girls and non-binary youth. And we are no longer a physical living thing that happens in the summers. It's almost as if we knew the pandemic was coming. And there's some folks in this worldwide coven that I know specifically from volunteering every summer. And every month we'd gather to plan out everything that would happen in that magical week in the summer. And I looked forward to it every year to make new friends. I looked forward to it every year to like freshen my Instagram following. I love to follow. I love to meet new people. I love to share. And I think most of the people in this coven kind of share that as well. Yeah, it might not look like me having a paywall of Patreon, which I just can't imagine doing that soon. I can't imagine not ever doing it or something like it, but I can't imagine it being anytime soon. Mama has got a very full plate right now. For now, like your loving presence, you're subscribing, those sweet contributions that you're making in the super chat means so much to me. It keeps me from getting into a modality that I know isn't right for me right now, like Patreon. So I think that there's a lot of people that are in the field that I'm in our space. So weave in with one another, hook up with one another. You don't have to have hookup be like super spicy, but I'm not stopping anyone. This is a really flirty chat and I'm about it. So I love you and I'm happy you're here. And let me just pour a little bit of this gorgeous aphrodisiac brew, which is just helping me keep my eye on the prize of tomorrow's brew. Sweethearts that are going tomorrow to the workshop, the Sensuous Transfiguration workshop. Did you receive your email yet, sweeties? Can I please know that? Aw, love you so much, Ray. What are you chatting about here? Aw, yes. Yes, dynamic to watch. That is so true. Oh, love you so much, Amelia, A Rose Mapstone. That's a wonderful channel to go. And I see you stretching out. Make sure you put ASMR in your description and make sure you get into your tags and put ASMR as well, sweetie, because that is a really gorgeous video. I'm just looking real quick. You got the email. Lovely. Good. Okay, sweethearts. I am asking folks to enjoy gathering your spell elements and keeping them physically on your altar if you're able to with your animals. I've spent a lot of time with animals that live in my home. I've never had an animal that didn't live inside my home. So I love finding unique ways to tuck spell elements and things that you don't want disrupted by either a toddler or a cat or a dog or whatever. I love cheesecloth with an altar cloth over it, so it has some room to breathe for placing spell elements. So I'm inviting folks, when you're making your witch's brews and when you're creating your spells, to let them be on your altar for like a lunation if it's possible, or at least overnight, to get that moon infused quality to it, just like this simple apple. Do you know that the Romans considered apples aphrodisiacs? And I can see why. They're so multi. Aren't apples so multi? They do so much. They give us so much fiber. They give us so much vitamins. They travel well. They're just as cute as can be. There's so many varieties of apples. They smell so good. They last so long. I want to be an apple when I grow up. One of the most simple spells that you can cast is cutting your apple on the horizon. And I have that in my 7 of Waves on Moon Baby Magic Tarot, an apple that's sliced on the horizon to remind you to look at what's at the core, to look at what lies beneath the beauty and gorgeousness of this simple apple. Inside is a star. And I know probably lots of you know that, but remember what these videos are forever. They're a love letter to my kids, okay? So no matter what happens to me, they always have access to what I love to share, which is the beauty and power of witchcraft. Remember, sweethearts, to always look within. always look for the core. Always return to your beautiful star within. Always remember to return to your intention, the multiplicity of that 5-pointed star with all the core key elements, all the 4 directions and center for spirit. Always remember to enjoy what's on the surface and what's on the outside, but return to the center, return to the core forever. And I love you so, so much. Get into it. Get into your apple a day. Get into our ancient witchcraft. Get into our story of embodiment. Get into worshiping your spell elements and lengthening the time and space with which you're doing it. Get into the simplicity of witchcraft and connect with each other. All right? Oh my goodness. So, sweetie pies, I've got to take a second and look around because I'm going to keep it very, very on the dime today. I'm going to share with you sort of the embodiment of what our theme is today, which is utter simplicity. Utter simplicity. Come and get fancy with me tomorrow. Come and get into the layers and the dimensions and the full spectrum of sensuality tomorrow. And know that, yes, that there is a system, a paywall, a space to enter over there. And the simplicity that I'm casting over here will always be free. Free in many ways. When you bump into some Google AdSense, a way that if you aren't able for whatever reason to make a contribution and come to my workshop or tip me or send some cute little super stickers, I understand, but you can kind of like just turn down the volume and maybe just play the video. Walk away. Tune it into your ancient desktop and just let the video play. It'll play through an ad and all those fun things. And then Google AdSense will come to me. And that's a really fun way to tip and kind of like play with the system. You can sit through an ad at the beginning or after the video. If you come back and you watch this on the replay with the timestamps to look for your sun, moon, rising, and your lovers. Plural, sun, moon, and rising signs. Thank you so much, Morgan Edwards. I love you. I appreciate that so, so much. And I want to share with you a beautiful, gorgeous, sensual poem from the fabulous Rupi Kaur. 4 simple lines. And I want to remind you to share lots and lots and lots of magical poetry for the rest of winter. Start a little file on your phone and just dump all your favorite poems. This is one of mine. The very thought of you has my legs spread apart like an easel with a canvas begging for art. Fuck yes, Rupi Kaur. Thank you so much for your magic. And I will drink to that. Lovely. So, sweethearts, if you would like me to pull you a card today, please just put a really nice couple of juicy apples in the chat and write your name, and I'll be happy to pull you a card. I'm going to shuffle a bit. I'll take any questions that you might have. Just make sure that you let me know if it's a simple Ask a Witch question or if you would like a tarot card for that. Write your name. I'm going to be pulling a card, of course, for Ray and for Morgan that have sent me a super chat, super sticker. That's so, 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 so appreciated. Thank you so, so much. And anybody else that's here that would like to ask the witch question, this is the funniest thing, this deck right now. Oh, and sweethearts, you are looking at a witch who has just done their second reprint order this morning with my fabulous printer, whom I adore so, so much. And I don't know if Mother Fractal is here or if they'll visit later. Hi, cuties. Oh, look, green apples too. I love green apples so, so much. Did we already say that Jordan is here? Jordan, honey, are you here? That's Mother Fractal. They know that I had like the wonkiest thing show up on one single card. The S was dropped, never to be seen again in one of the keywords. Thank you so much, Teresa. Oh, you're so kind and lovely. I love that golden field. Thank you so, so much, honey love. I adore you. I do want to let you know that magic, the moon phase card just popped up, and I'm going to check and see if our color, there's some cards. This is very well shuffled and played with and fingered by me today. And these cards are coming in a very, very funky way. Some of them are backwards. And not just upside down, I mean backwards, where the backs are faced up. This is very interesting. It should be really fabulous readings today, honey loves. So we're going to get into it right now. Please spend some time with your book of shadows talking about your sensuous self, the sensations that you're going through, the things that you're encountering in your body right now. Please do that. It's really, really important that you kind of, as witches and mystics and magical folks, that we really appreciate and honor our bodies. And Claire talked about that in their card a day on their Instagram account, which is just exhilarating to me. I love your magic and I love your kitten Salty so, so much. So we'll do our Tarotscopes after we pull some tarot for some folks. And I'm going to take some time to watch the time just a little teeny bit today because I've got some fabulous prep to do for tomorrow's workshop. Very excited about that. All right, cute hearts. So let me toggle this down so you can look deep in the aphrodisiac brew. And at my cute little anthropology top and my good hair today. Oh, lovely. I'm going to take my phone down here because it wants to kind of buzz for some reason. And Faye will come and get me if there's any emergencies. We already had our tsunami preparedness test today, which for those of you lifers that know where I used to work in this worldwide coven, that we would occasionally hear the tsunami preparedness siren. Do you remember that, sweethearts? It's pretty damn loud because we're right by the beach and I'm in a tsunami run-up zone. So if we ever have an earthquake during these live broadcasts, I will cut the feed and get the fuck out for high ground. It's very real. Viva la high ground, sweethearts. Here we go. Oh, and look who's on the bottom. Love it so much. So our first reading is for the collective, and this is our Ace of Lasers. Keyword is passion. Isn't that a glorious ballet slipper pink? I love the pomegranate that's being brazenly dropped into the brew completely whole. The leathery outsides will have to work through the countless seeds and all the juices. I absolutely love that. It reminds me, Claire, again of Hallows and everything that we went through on Hallows, especially folks that were here for my wild tongue spell, which is very much still informing me. I cut open with my ancient ritual knife an entire pomegranate and let the juices flow down my open lips, down through my body, I suggest you get busy stirring that brew of yours, sweethearts. Don't forget that you've got to cut cords with anything that's holding you back. All right? There's a difference between an anchor and someone or something that's holding you back. Wow. So special. Yeah, that's the third quarter moon, the last quarter moon phase, sweeties. Right. I'll keep it there. All right, in case it comes up again, in case somebody has a request for the bottom of the deck. And let me take a little peek here. Thank you so, so much. Oh my goodness, I appreciate that so much. So I see that your name looks to me, and it's unfamiliar to me. So it looks like Aggro Skater 79. I'm going to be pulling a card for you. And so because, sweethearts, I got to create. Oh, and hello, Amanda's here. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. I just went all the way back up to the top and saw that. Thank you so, so much for being here, Amanda. Lovely. You're also, am I wrong? Are you in the land of Oz as well? And Brianna, I said hi to you. Happy Friday. Lovely, right? Okay, good. Sometimes the chat jumps. Hi, Lauren. It's good to see you, sweetie. And special love to Hexa. Bitch, I got a kiss. And I got a fairy. And it looks like I got a femme sign. So yes, please. Thank you so, so much. I love these like emoji loves that you're giving to one another. This is fabulous. All right, cuties. So what I'm going to end up doing to create this sustainable magic is I will prioritize the folks that make those super sticker moments. And so, Ray, this one's for you. I'm going to take it from the center. I've been doing that and I've been loving it. So all shuffling and cutting aside, we still have a very spontaneous pull for you, my love. Here we go. Ace of Waves, Conception. Did you have this card last week or earlier in the week? Ray, Femspiration 215. Lovely. Thanks for the high five. This Ace of Waves, Conception, keeps telling you to go back to the original sensation. Go back to the original sensation of clearing your throat and speaking your truth. It's very much about your ancestors working through you, speaking through you, and offering you protection because you're so wonderfully out. As this new form is taking place, as this conception is taking place, you got to really surround that egg, surround that baby. You got to really speak to that egg, speak to that baby, and ask for that ancestral protection. As you hold that seed and hold that space, nothing else is more important than that seed and that egg, that space. Speak to it, enliven it with your intentions, surround it with everything you got. This is ultimate protection time, right? You're initiating something very new, and it looks very literal to me. This looks like baby stuff. So you know what that means, Ray. And thank you for letting me read for you, cuties. And it looks like I'm pulling a card for Morgan next. Cute. I love it so much. I know, folks, you're on the go. You might not be able to book an appointment with me because my books aren't open for 2021 yet. You may really need a card, and the best way to do that is to use those super chat super stickers. Okay, honeys? So Morgan, you've got the Tower card. Fear not. I want to look at what you sent me. It looks like a lemon. So you're about making lemonade about what you've lost during this time, since literally exactly a year ago when we started hearing about this flu that was going around. Didn't we, Morgan? Started hearing about a little flu that was going around, and we were a little concerned, but we didn't know what it was going to mean. And now we do. This Tower card is asking you to specifically utilize exactly what was used against you as nourishment for yourself now. Take the simple elements of what has fallen around you and what you've actually had to give up or sacrificed or what you've lost, and make the lemonade. Now is the time. Hook into that feeling of that spring coming or the season changing if you're down under, but I don't think you are. I think you're in North America. I think I know who you are, Morgan. And remember to love yourself in a really seriously epically like no other time in your life way. That green field shows you loving your home, of your body, your home of your actual bed, your home, right? Where we're making it all happen right now. Time to make lemonade with what's kind of fallen at your feet all around you. Okay. I wish you well, sweetie. Thank you so much for your love. And Teresa says they can't wait for tomorrow and you need a card for your daughter. Please, absolutely. I adore your glorious daughter who, like, really seriously is, if they aren't a model, they should be a model. This is for your daughter, honey. I can't wait to see you tomorrow, especially. The world looks like movement is opening back up for your daughter. Flying is clearly moving back up for your daughter. Many options are swirling around for your daughter right now. I'm in love with that for your daughter because it's been a hell of a ride. They need to continue as a lifelong practice to quit asking for things from people that can't deliver, and to really put that spell intention on the wing of a dove, on the wings of those special butterflies that they adore as it is, right? Maybe turn the attention from folks that can't deliver, and just to really seriously start flying around reaching for those dreams. A lot of color magic. Look at all the dimension here for your daughter. The waning gibbous moon phase is all about releasing. It's all about letting that shit go, right? This is a very bold, hot pink, right? And she really needs to create space right now for the most intense self-love of her whole life, right? And the only way to do that is to lighten the load. That's what creates flight. Let that shit go. I know that that was real and powerful. Okay, cute hearts. It looks like I'm going to pull a card right now for Aggro Skater, or Get Woke is before that. Hello, good to see you. Thank you so much. Here we go, Get Woke. Love this. Good to see you. You've got a reversed card, and I've got something to say about that, and I've got it all handy and ready to go. I'm going to get it all prepared before I reveal the card, which is very powerful because it was my card of the day the other day. You've got the reversed 5 of waves. You've got the reversed 5 of waves. The key word to this is shift. No matter how you slice it, it's a full moon because these cards change. The meanings can change, and that'll come up in the second reprint and some other offerings that are coming up with Moon Baby Magic Tarot as they take on a life of their own. So get woke. The keyword shift has intense meaning. Your perspective about things that you once suffered about and you have been grieving have now shifted, and you're starting to see the power of that wound, the power and the perspective that it gave you. You couldn't have had that perspective without that pain, and it's really obvious that that's shining through right now. Expand that. Consider it a gift from your guides. Do more with it. Look at the color magic. Go back to my card of the day the other day with the 5 of waves and dig it, get into it. Start moving energy with your hands, physically moving energy with your hands. Learn a lot right now. Okay? Learn a lot. What are you doing for Black History Month? Get woke. Because if you're going to have the name Get Woke, I can imagine you either like are Black or in deep reverence for the Black community, which means you're lifting and amplifying their work, or something about the pain that you've had in the past is now shifting, and you're able to do more and be more with your magic, and it's calling its time. All right. Wow. That was wonderfully complex. Can't wait to meet you someday. All right. Aggro Skate 79. Let's go. Thank you so much for your kind contribution. Love this. Oh, kisses to you too. The Eight of Caves. Lovely development. Eight of Caves. The Eight of Caves has a very, you say aggro skater. It comes across really like on that masculine tip. That's very out. That's very, this is a card that's collaged with a phallic symbol with incredible intention. It's about being staccato and very out with your magic and what you're developing. It's things that are edible. It's things that are really that you're able to see on the outside of you. This is not the inside job of some of the other cards. This is about your exterior and what you're developing, and what a special time this is for you. You got to really, clean it up a little bit. Do some nurturing and protecting of your magic and your space. Clean it up a little bit. Maybe set in motion a little bit of a schedule for how you take care of yourself. Some spiritual nurturing is in order for you. And thank you for letting me pull a card for you. Thank you so much for your kind contribution. Hello, Lucille. This one's for you. You're new here. Hi. Hello. Good to see you. Look at that cute little psychic eye you sent me. You've got my Chariot card. This is Key 7, the Chariot, right? Key 7, the Chariot. Love it. The Chariot's very near and dear to me. And the ultra waning crescent moon phases when you do your manifesting. The key word on this card is motion. This is about what you're moving towards. It's really active and real. Let's make some plans for July, which is our 7th month. Let's start really focusing on that and enjoying that, because of the heaviness of what we've gone through with the pandemic is asking you to have some optimism with what you're traveling towards. And I hope that helps you, cutie. And here we go, Jackie. This one's for you, sweetheart. Oh, thank you. Look at you sent me a black cat. I love it so much. And another full moon shows up. This is the Judgment card. And it's a card that says mutual aid. This shows you who give so much to your family actually receiving. This shows you in a relationship that's very mutual, very consent-based, intentional. And you are the witch to cast that spell. You are the mystic that creates that very clear directive. This is X marks the spot. I always say that about the Judgment card. You're the one that makes the call for how this goes down in your family. And you know what? Your family wants it and they're ready for it. A lot just came out. I'm really delighted and surprised and stoked on that, Jackie. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Okay, sweetie. So it looks like we're going to roll back up to the top, my loves, and look at those apples. There's lots of apples today. So we're going to go for it. Lovely, lovely. Thank you, Alex. XO to you too, sweetie. Oh, that's so nice. I'm looking at Aggro Skater 79 is Alex. That's lovely. And Brianna, this one's for you, sweetie. It looks like that's the top of the chat. And I'm just going to double check. Oh, I was wrong. So I'm glad I looked. Okay, so this is for you, Amanda Cloutier. Lovely. You need this today so much. Thank you, Mama Witch. You are so welcome. Okay, honey. So excited. Oh, the supply list, I know. Do yourself a favor and really follow those directions. It's literally one of my most favorite brews. You will not be disappointed, sweetheart. Okay. Queen of Blades, and this one's for you. I'm going to roll back up and triple, double, triple check. Amanda Cloutier. The Queen of Blades, lucidity, is really telling you You can do it. You can be grounded and have clarity at the same time. It's not just one or the other. You don't have to be focusing constantly on grounding yourself. You can trust and believe that you won't get blown away when you're having that mental clarity and working on your magic and summoning spirit. Summon spirit and trust and believe that you have a practice and a grounding in place, specifically because you're here and you're saying you need it. Like, I love and feel the emotion in that Scorpio moon, super hyper emotional place. I'm feeling it too. You can summon spirit, and you can maybe set a little happy little timer on your phone for when you're doing your lucid dreaming that brings you back into your body. Practice. Practice, practice. I love this moon phase for showing you how to protect and nurture your magic, right, honey? This is our waxing crescent moon phase. Just really get into like the lunar phases, the 8 phases, the simplicity of that, and enjoy. Awesome. All right, cuties. I'm just taking a quick little peek here, and it looks like that Brianna's next. Here we go, here we go. The Death card. What a moment with the Death card that I'm personally having. The Scorpio is the tarot card Death, and several others, including the 5 of Waves and the 7 of Waves, the 2 of Waves. Oh my goodness. The Death card is showing us, and specifically you, Brianna, that the magic of the cycle of death is calling you. The way that you get to release yourself from pain in what you're letting go of is calling you. This moon phase is super powerful because it shows you releasing expectations. It's the waning gibbous moon phase where you're letting go of something that you kind of like dreamt of, or something you had pleasure with before that just isn't here right now, and it will be back. It's all phases. It's all phases. And in this phase, you get to honor the past straight up. Love that. Okay, I'm gonna just edit a teeny bit so I can get to as many folks as possible. This one, Lauren, jumped right off the top for you. It's the Page of Blades Fascination. I love the blades showing up like this. The modification that you need to do to learn your way is like, be like this flying squirrel and turn your arms into wings. Do you know what I'm saying? Modify your learning to the style that works best for you, because you're in a place right now where you can really take on a lot, and just maybe editing out the ways that you don't learn well, and don't judge yourself. Just be like, yeah, I'm not connecting with the visual of that. I'm moving on. That's what's calling, Lauren. Okay. All right, sweeties. So, sweetie, it looks like find true beauty within. Sarah, love you. Here we go. King of Lasers, innovative. This came up in Claire Noonan's beautiful Twigs and Sprouts account today, so rush over there and see that. I hope I'm not wrong. They actually reference this card and reference innovation in general. This is the first quarter moon phase on the top of this card, showing us that we are seeking out answers from the divine, seeking out answers from our guardians and guides. Be really creative and innovative right now with how you're summoning spirit, because divination is the way for you right now. Enjoy this weekend of divination too. Fire it up. Candle magic. Burn those candles safely though, Sarah, okay? Love you. Don't you love the pink and yellow field on here, showing you communication, celebrating life, loving yourself. There's one other thing, and I want to look on my color magic key. Self-love and reconciliation. Oh my goodness, Sarah, that's the big moment for you this weekend, is reconciling within yourself some big thing, like forgiving yourself or someone else in your life. It's a weight that's holding you down. And it's time now for you to reconcile with them, or just about that subject, okay? Hope that works for you. And it looks like I'm on, I want to make sure that I say your name correctly because it's unique to these eyes. Hajera, you would love a card pull. Taurus, nice. And it looks like Haji Yoga is your account name. Hajira, here we go. This one's for you, honey. 8 of Waves, fantasize. So this is about you kind of, I'm just going to say it. I'm going to be blunt, snap out of it. The loop of your fantasy world needs to come into fruition and reality now. So as the Scorpio moon turns into our Saggy moon, you can hook into that energy and just pick one of those dreams that you have that you'll work on. Maybe make 8 little directives for how you can work on making that dream come true, because you have so many interests and so many things that you love. Pick one right now just for the weekend and just play around with making 8 little directives towards making that a reality, okay? Fun. Thank you so much for that. And now we are with Hexa Bitch. Love you, Erin. So much fun. Oh, sweeties, we've been pulling waves and not drinking. Everybody drink for that 8 of Waves and that 5 too that came up, that 5 of Waves. Just sidebar, I'm having this like deep love affair with Moon Baby Magic Tarot right now that's like visceral. Like I'm in a way with them right now that's just like, we are doing so good together. Thank you so much for all of you that contributed to the Kickstarter. So amazing. So amazing how this magic is moving through the world and what's developing from it. And I'm just like, we so good together right now. Oh, Hexa Bitch, 5 of Blades trauma right off the top. It just happened. Okay. You know, birth is traumatic. In a way, we can say that everything is trauma. And I think that you're deeply unafraid of that. I'm so in love with this color, the brightness of it, the intensity of it. Whew, babe, this is a deep lay your burdens down time. I'm expecting a country western song from you. I'm expecting a really intense spoken word radical poem from you. I'm expecting some kind of handcraft to come through you right now that speaks of your trauma in a dope way. Yeah, I'm excited for you, to be honest. This looks like a really fucking positive card. Lay your burdens down and do it with art. Do it. Oh, Erin, thank you for being here, cutie. Oh my goodness. I didn't expect so many folks to be here today, and it just warms my heart. Thank you so much. Okay, sweeties. After Hexa Bitch, we've got a green apple for Amelia. Amelia, I pulled a card for you, right, sweetheart? Yes, did I? I just want to go look really quick and make sure I got... I didn't. Oh, yes, I did get Lucille. Amelia, cute heart, looking real quick. It's worth it for me to do these things. Okay, Amelia, honey bunny, this one's for you. I'm just very school like that. I just really like to double check. This is for you. The strength card right off the top. Love it so much. You need to play to your strengths right now as you're growing. Play to your strengths. Not all the things can we be good at. Choose the thing that you're strong at and do that. I love this card. This card has a lot of meaning for me. Precious Coal that's in this Worldwide Coven asked permission to utilize this card in a worksheet that they were creating for a workshop, a spell that they were creating. And something about it, knowing that it was going into a different coven and moving through, made me fall in love with it so much because it shows a parent and a babe together. So something about your relationship with your parents, your relationship to being a child is up for you right now too, Amelia. Play to your strengths. Play to your strengths when you're laying your burdens down, okay? Stay in your wheelhouse right now, just right now. Okay, sweethearts. Joanna, here we go. Yes, of course, cute heart. I love you so much. 9 of Waves, manifest. You know, you really are like the heart of your home and your family, in the greater family too. You're the real everything. And just fucking enjoy that because you earned it. You certainly work hard enough. You certainly do enough. And if there's any kind of languaging that you're not doing enough, it's inside your own head, and to let that shit go. This is mandatory fun, mandatory good times, mandatory worshiping your value. Okay? Joanna, I love you so dearly. Oh my goodness. Okay, Amanda Vodic. I always call you Amanda Vodic. Here we go. Ace of Caves, treasure. With the very, very simple symbol of this worldwide coven, which I always have handy. I'm going to make sure I do now. I don't know a broadcast where I don't keep a penny handy, but let me tell you, living with that young cat, Juniper, there it is, was right underneath my brew, sweethearts. This is adorned with a single copper penny as a symbol for this coven, Amanda. I have a lot of embedded magic in Moon Baby Magic Tarot. And this is about your life inside of our worldwide coven. And I use the word our very intentionally because hierarchical shit is so fucked up that we really could lose it all. We could lose it all with the hierarchies, right? This extinction event happening could reach all the way to us sooner rather than later because of hierarchies. And when I talk about our worldwide coven, it has incredible meaning because I am part of this. I am not the boss of this. Yes, I'm holding space. The responsibility is mine. Look to what your responsibilities are. Okay, Amanda? Look to what your place is in our web of life, our worldwide coven, right? What's your contribution? What are you feeling good about? How can you have even more intention with your magic? It's calling. What do you treasure? Let us know. Like, there's a boldness to this. Let it out. Yeah, begin. Ace of Caves, begin. Love it. Time for more of my yummy brew, cuties. I don't want a drop to be spilled. Yes, and Jackie, I pulled you a card. That's lovely. Juliana, lovely. You'd love to have a card, and the message you give me are always completely spot on. You trust the well of infinite knowing. Thank you always. You are so welcome, Juliana. This is for you, cutie. It's within. The sun. The sun. Gorgeous. The beauty of the sun. The magic of the sun, really, the luminousness, it can look like a big, big party. It's a party that can also burn you, and it's a party that when you're deprived of it can really take life away from you. So you can burn up when it's not quite right, when you're too much into the party, or you can wither without enough of the party. So it's finding that delicate balance that's calling you right now. What are you pollinating? I love the bee on this card for telling you, like, make some movement every single day so you're gathering energy and strength of that sun magic to be pollinating and growing abundance around you. Just a little something every day, right? Believe in your magic. I say that because bees shouldn't be able to fly. We all know this, right? Don't we know that? That the bees have a really wonky center of gravity. The way they pollinate, it clings to their legs and under their body. There's a lot of things that's unlikely about the way bees function, and they're so good at it too. They believe it. They believe it. All right, sweetie, a few more cards. Hello, Julie Santana. Oh, I'm so excited I get to pull a card for you, sweetheart. I'm going to wet my whistle to do it. Sweethearts that might be new here, you know that Julie Santana is my childhood chum, and I've lost so many of my childhood chums. So many in so many different ways. I swear to God, Spirit is always trying to show me the infinite ways that we can face death. And so I treasure you being here, Julie, for everything that you represent, everything I still have, everything that's still growing about my childhood. So love you so much, cutie. All right, the Hierophant card. The Hierophant card, I'll be honest with you, it's about looking people in the eye that are trying to fuck you over. That is exactly why I adorned this card with the owl that's looking you straight in the eye. And I'm going to give you a really good look at that. You see that? That owl that's looking you straight in the eye, telling you, don't you dare fuck with me. And also, like, it's your right to keep learning and growing. There's no laws within you that say you said you are one way, so you have to stay that way. This is a card about variety and joy in addition to intense protection. The moon phase on this card I find super interesting because it's your waning gibbous moon phase where you kind of let go, right? And you have to really, pay attention to the keywords. Emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is what's called for. It's really important. Okay? Choose your battles. Keep growing and learning. Oh my gosh, know that I love you so much. Awesome. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, sweeties. Thank you so much. And it looks like Morgan Edwards, I gotcha. I gotcha. This is lovely. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm glad that resonates. Good. Okay. Thank you, sweeties. Let's get into our Tarotscopes. I don't know what's going on with this coven, but there's been hardly any reversals lately, and they exist aplenty in this magic, I'm telling you. So if you're paying attention to this space and Instagram, you see in the last short period of time, I've gained 1,000 followers. That's a lot for me. I've been real slow growing, compared to the effort that I put into all of the digital spaces that I have. And a lot of people are here because my precious Rashonda Tramble, did a nice call-in to our tarot culture about their lack of inclusivity with people of age, with ageism that happens in our culture in a really big way. And that's brought a lot of people to my space. I'm handling it really well, and I love it. And I'm feeling my way into how to have these relationships on their terms, these new folks, and my terms. And it's been fabulous, a blast. I'm up for it. I'm about it. I'm ready for it. I created these public spaces to have success in those spaces, to have a larger platform. So yes, fuck yes. Thank you, Rash. I love you dearly. Please take the time to follow Rash on Twitter and on Instagram and on YouTube. Mainly, their main jam is Twitter. And I can't imagine that they won't be a very, 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 very famous tarot reader in extremely short order. They'd gone and blowed up by calling in Vogue magazine for not featuring us. I've had this fight before, honey loves. I've had this fight before. I once was in an article in my local OC Weekly, And it was an article about the story of Orange County feminism, punk rock, right? Both. It was a feminist perspective of the punk rock story. I'm trying not to say history, right? The herstory of Orange County punk, right? And I love punk forever, and was definitely in the core in high school of the first wave of punk rock in Orange County. And a dear precious friend who's the founder of Rock Camp for Girls and Non-Binary Youth in Orange County is a writer and a brilliant person, and they're damn near a doctor. They're in the PhD program in musicology and gender studies at UCLA. They're amazing. And they interviewed me, and somehow the folks that were in charge of life over at the OC Weekly decided that they would like pay a model to be in punk cosplay instead of taking pictures of those of us that were interviewed. I have a gorgeous photo that I used as a thumbnail over in this space of me in the back of my hearse with like 7 miles of legs looking fly as fuck. That should have been the cover. Or any of the other brilliant, brilliant feminist punks that were interviewed for this article. And I mentioned that to the photographer on Facebook, and I literally had my life threatened by him and some of his scary white supremacist friends that are living here in Orange County. And I am honed by fire as a person with public spaces. I'm honed by fire as an out witch, and it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. So I'm really about the successes that I'm experiencing right now. I called them in. They're part of my spell. I need them. And I'm also doing my best to keep filtering out the harmfulness and the ways that there's death threats for folks like me that live in an older body, that are, femme, that are out witch. It's like the trifecta of certain types dream for what to banish in the world. This is some strong tea, cuties. Let's take a sip. So thank you all to whoever is new here in this space that catches the replay. Thank you so much for, just your presence and engagement and interaction. It's a long time coming, and I'm loving it. So let's get into our Tarotscopes, cute hearts. Let's begin with Aries, and I think we'll keep doing these random grabs because they're rocking my world lately. The color card. That's what I was looking for earlier. Love it. So Aries, the colors of the rainbow are calling you. You're back into that full spectrum of magic after a painful week. I see that right now. King of Blades, find your rhythm again. The key word is measure. Aries, find your rhythm again. Find that measure of music that shows you you're still alive, you survived, you're still in your body, you got this. You're initiating a brand new way to exist. Even though you've been through the devil's tower, you got this. Okay, Taurus, this one's for you, honey love. Knight of Caves. Keyword is feast. I'm excited for you. You're way in your wheelhouse. You can just forget about having to do your own thing right now. You can do other people's things right now. Just like put your stuff on hold that's making you feel triggered. Like, oh, I'm supposed to learn this thing. I have to read this thing. You can actually be like, fuck it. You can actually just be like, I feel like helping my neighbor dig a hole right now, or I feel like shopping for somebody else right now and cooking up a big cake and a casserole and delivering it to their porch. Be that helper and enjoy it. Like if you're having things that are triggering you, Taurus, move from them. Okay, not to them, move from them. Love this so much. Again, waning Gibbospoon phase, release expectations of what your abilities are. Just be a person in a body. All right, Gemini, this is for you, cute hearts. Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh, I love the Wheel of Fortune for you right now, which is so similar to the Chariot, and it shows the wheels in motion. It shows that you're on this journey that sometimes is dizzying. It goes so fast. And to find a way to hunker into it, to ground yourself into it, to buckle up differently so you feel comfortable as those wheels keep turning. This is going to be a hell of a year for you, Gemini. I can see that now. The Wheel of Fortune is key 10, and yet this witch, yeah, me right here, I had to collage on there 8 spikes showing our wheel of the year, right? The witch's calendar of a year and a day. This is going to be a hell of a year for you. So hunker into it, strap into it, find your groundedness in it, and go with the flow. Because great things are coming and you can totally do it. All right, Cancer, here we go. Tarotscopes, hot, hot, hot. 3 of Waves. Everybody drink. Oh, Cancer, stoked for you. I hear Juniper trying to get our attention. 3 of Waves, collaborate, Cancer. Cancer, like, you won't get it wrong. Don't worry. We adore you and you don't need to defend yourself. We want to collaborate with you. We want the collaborative feeling. You don't have to be an individual that protects yourselves and digs in so deeply. Ask for divine guidance. Literally believe your own bullshit and ask for divine guidance because Spirit wants to carry you and delight you. And don't go it alone. Do it with others. I love you, Cancer. So special. Okay, honey, Leo right off the top. 6 of Caves, willing. So, okay. Leo. I see the mountain that you're sitting on, which is like, wow, it's so rich. It's so full of possibilities. It's so wild that it just makes you almost still. Like there's a stillness because it's so big, because it's so intense, because you know the possibilities of the treasures that lie within that mountain of possibilities. All you have to do is soften your gaze, soften your sweet lips. That'll drop your pelvic floor. And that'll help you to just really be bouncy and appreciate that collaborative back and forth with Spirit that you have going. Your richness, your abundance has a perfect pace to it when you're soft. When it's like, oh my God, that's a possibility. That's a possibility. I can't say no to that. I have to be about that. I'm about it all. Yes, you are. And that's why we love you so much. Just soften up, and then all the blessings will emerge in this gorgeous timing. Love the keyword willing. Soften everything. Soften everything. Awesome, Leo. All right, Virgo, here we go. Knight of Waves, the second night. I love it so much. Knight of Waves. Everybody drinks when we get our waves. Deep lover, one of the weirder keywords that I chose, and I stand by it. I stand by it, Virgo, and I'm asking you to stand by your weird too, to be your best lover, to be totally about how obsessive and how deep your love is. Like, enjoy that. That is a huge, huge gift. That's a big spell, how deep you love. Don't talk shit to yourself for being so incredibly able to go there. That's magic. It's powerful. And if anybody's giving you shit for it, just kind of turn up the volume to what truly celebrates you. It's time for you to be celebrated, right? And please keep it so sexy right now. Oh, lovely. Okay, Libra, here we go. 6 of waves, expression. Everybody drink. All right. 6s are development. It's the middle. You're in the middle. You're definitely done with the beginning. You're in the middle. You're not there yet. And in that middle, talk about your story. Be about your story. Express it. Get it out. Feel whatever you feel, let it out. Express. Feel and express, Libra. That is your guides moving magic through the world. Believe in it more than ever. Enjoy all these awesome opportunities that are just floating right now, and just dig it. Get all pruny with it. Oh, so fun. Scorp, here we go. Queen of Lasers, magnetism. Love this for you. The Queen of Lasers, magnetism, speaks to, oh, sweetie, I don't know. Any way that you have like a sensation of being grumpy, call in the ways that your grumpiness can sometimes be protecting you, when really, like, it's beyond what you can call in. Like, I need a nap because I'm not happy. I need a snack because I'm not happy. Maybe we do things because we have joy with them. Let's have the joy be the thing that we expand instead of administering. So I'm not telling you not to administer to your pain, your trauma. It's all real. Let's just have the first words that tumble out of your mouth, the thing that gives you incredible joy, and have you pull that in, and have you project that out, and have you be a beacon that's pulling in more joys. Lovely. Okay, Saggy. It's almost your moon tomorrow, Sagittarius. How exciting. The star card. I could feel it. I love that. So this is a time to be very spacey and cosmic and celestial right now, Sagittarius. Just be super trippy and out there. Be very experimental. This is a time for you to kind of like prioritize and favor your weirdness and expand it. And your night times are going to be filled with incredible magic. So keep that book of shadows handy, clean up your altar, and summon spirit, especially in your sensuous enactments. And love that and enjoy that. Yay. Capricorn. 8 of lasers. Expand. Love this. Fire it up, Cappy. It's going to be a really productive weekend for you. Fire it up. You got this. All right. 8 of lasers just shows the magic of how you can really do a lot with a little effort. It almost feels like it's like a pulley that's coming back and it's about to really launch massive, massive projects all around you. Dig it, believe it, enjoy it. Spicy foods and spicy drinks and spicy talk is all needed right now. Okay. Aquarius, happy birthday, cuties, you weirdos. Queen of Caves. I mean that with all the love in my soul. I have a soft spot for Aquarians. Mama's an Aquarius. I love Aquarius. I think Aquarius are sexy and unique and fabulous. So Queen of Caves, remother. So dealing with issues of grief, it's time for you to really kind of goose it in a way. Move towards those things that give you a lot of sensations in your body. So you can do some very active healing right now, Aquarius. Actively heal those places where you have been harmed by goosing them, moving them forward, getting them going. Pay attention to them and move those sensations specifically through your body. Cook the meal. That was the last meal you had with that lover. And I don't want to say more about that, honestly. I could go on and on, Aquarius, but I'm like in the mood right now to say to you, it's a little bit of a feeling of fuck you, pay us. Like the works that you're doing in the world for free for folks, Aquarius, work that out so you can actually have abundance. And I'm going to practice that now by putting this card down. Okay, Pisces, here we go. Eight of Blades, subservience. Oh, Pisces, you're so sexy. I'm going to drink to Pisces because they're a water sign, because you're fish, because they're so cute. Lovely. This Eight of Blades with the yellow field shows you clearing your mind of your judgments about your sexual and sensuous self. And really just like really super deeply going with the flow of being subservient to all your kinks, everything that you love, every way that you love it. Like drop the judgments about it. Really, please don't talk shit to yourself any longer. That is quite enough. And get busy creating those enactments of sensuality and sexuality. And keep in touch and let me know how that's going, Pisces. A lot of fun today. All right, cute hearts. I am going to burn this for all of us that are active members in this worldwide coven. For the rest of this candle's life, it goes safely into a hurricane lantern, and there it shall burn. Like I said last week, it was 13 hours. It was incredible. I took a time lapse, but then I got so much going on right now, I just can't. Remember that you can reach out to me through my DMs still. At 7,000 followers on Instagram, I'm keeping up pretty well. For those of you who I haven't been able to repost, it's only because, like, I got to take my teenagers to the orthodontist, right? I'm finding my way through all of that. Please keep posting and tagging the works of magic that you appreciate, especially on YouTube. As you know, this is like my favorite place on the internet, and I really need to make it happen here on YouTube. And so this is for all of you subscribers. And remember that every single one of these videos is a candle service for everybody in this coven. So it's a lot of fun for us in my house. And come see me tomorrow at the Sensuous Transfiguration through Pleasure Magic class. It's going to be awesome. And also that Moon Baby Magic Tarot has a few more of the second print run available on my website. It's all linked in this video. And that you will not be able to get Moon Baby Magic Tarot after the second print run until the spring Kickstarter for my third deck. The second one's not even out yet. I have that right now, that all the pieces of it, because it's a special sensuous kit, are coming together in their own magical timing, which I am so excited isn't right now. There's some pieces to it that are just coming together. So that next Kickstarter for Moon Baby Magic Tarot, that third print run, that's it. That's it. Moon Baby Magic Tarot wants 3 print runs, and that's it. And we are moving on. Okay. I know to follow the guidance of my guardians and my counsel and my angels and my life force and my higher self, right? My future self. Okay, sweeties. Do the same. Don't be afraid. Please remember that magic is your birthright and everything's a spell. This is my spell. I'm going to walk you out now. I figured out a way that I can block the camera and write you a cute note by opening up my glasses case and clamping it over the camera. Just my magic. Love you all so, so much. Thank you for your love this week. You're staring at black velvet right now. How fun is that? Good. Thank you for being here, sweeties. Zanetta's here. Sweeties, I hope Zanetta's still here. And then I can say to Zanetta, oh, I love your magic so much. They had Maria, who's Tiny Parsnips, on Art Witch podcast yesterday, and it is the most exquisite episode. Zanetta, I have chills all over my body right now. I'm so happy to see you here. Everybody, just go over and check out Art Witch podcast. It's so excellent. Jackie, I love you. I see that you're here. Thank you so much. Love you. Have a great day, sweeties. Oh my goodness. I'm just looking at the folks that are new hopping on here. Oh, Jennifer Schwarzenberger. Oh, I'm glad that was good for your soul today. I hope you weren't sending me an apple hoping for a card, not getting one. I tried to get to everybody today. Yes. Oh, adore you so much too, Joanna. Oh my gosh, Jackie, I'm loving seeing you. Thank you, Jules. Love it. I love you too. So good. Yes, give me those eyeballs, Jackie. Give me those eyeballs. Jackie, want me to pull you a card? Do you want an ASMR card, Jackie, if you're still here? Just let me know while I'm typing a little message to everybody. Okay, sweeties. Looks like most folks have feathered off. I'm going to pin this little comment to the top right there so you remember to come see me on Monday for Tarot Today, which I'm having so much fun with that new show. I just love it. That just burst out, and I had to do it. Oh, you're so welcome, Jackie. I love that it's Saturday morning. That's wonderful. Amazing. All right, sweethearts. Take real good care of yourselves now, okay? Mama's orders. Love you.